My name's Jeff Ribas, and on behalf of the PMC Babson team and Babson College, I welcome you to the 46th PMC. I want to apologize for the weather. We tried. This is the best we can come up with. I'm going to say a couple of words, and then I'm going to turn it over to someone who's inspired me a little bit about his experience, and then we will be off and running. Looking forward to having you back here. First of all, I want to say thank you to our presenting sponsors, the Red Sox and MLB Bank, our site sponsors, Maverick Insurance, and Babson College, and the staff of Babson College for providing us with this beautiful venue. Again, the 46th year. Plenty that I can talk about that you all already know, but what I want to start with is just a moment to reflect on why we're here. Individually, we're all here for a number of different reasons, but collectively, we're here for one and the same reason. So please just take 1 minute, reset yourself before we get going. Thank you. So I'm going to turn it over now. I'm not going to try to inspire you or sell you. You know why we're here. We are lucky to be here and proud of all of you. And I'm looking forward for seeing you when you come back and hearing about your great experience today. So now I would like to introduce Bill Hyman. Bill is a 25-year rider. He's part of the Red Sox team, Team 9. Turn it over to him now. Bill?
Good morning, everyone. I've been asked to say a few words to you this morning on this topic of why I became a PMC. My name is Bill Hyman, and I've been riding MS down for 28 years. All right, Bill! And I've been a member of the Boston Red Sox Foundation Team 9 for all that long. When I first started, I'll admit it was all about the athletic challenge for me. I had just turned 55 years old, and the PMC was a way for me to test myself, to stay strong and be part of something big. But that all changed. After a few years, I began to meet people along the ride, fellow cyclists, volunteers, families, people whose lives had been directly impacted by cancer. Their stories moved me. And gradually, riding wasn't just about the miles and muscle anymore. It became about the meaning, and it became about the mission. Then, in our 15-year involvement with the PMC, cancer hit home. My wife Gail, my wife of 32 years at that time, had been a dedicated PMC volunteer herself for 12 years. I was diagnosed with metastatic lung cancer. For over 6 years, she was treated at the Dana-Farber. 6.5 years of courage, love, and care, and ultimately lost. But through it all, the people at Dana-Farber were extraordinary. They gave Gail gifts of time. They gave us kindness, compassion, and the most expert care that you could ask for. And so now, they're just as very much as I would do without a hospital. So that is why I continue to ride. Not just for the exercise, not just for the tradition, but because every dollar we raise is a promise to keep fighting, a promise to push research forward, and a promise to honor not just every loved one we lost, but also every loved one we can still save. At 80 years old, people sometimes ask me why I keep doing this. Well, the answer is pretty simple. It's because I can, and because there's still so much yet to be done. So I'll close off by saying thank you all for riding, for giving, for caring, and thank you for letting me be part of this remarkable community. Remember that the fundraising is a hard work. Today's ride is the reward for having done the hard work. Ride safely today, and above all, have some fun.
I'd like to introduce our national anthem singer, Toby Roser.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watch were gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Before you go, it's time today, have fun, and I want to introduce someone who's going to do something very important. It's Christian Rosa.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I am what the PMC calls living proof, which means the money that they have raised has helped people to battle cancer and to live longer, either with cancer or as a cancer survivor. And by working here, by volunteering with the PMC, it's my way of giving back and helping out.
Well, I'm a relative newcomer, only been doing this for 2 years. But today, which is a great day, looking forward to just riding in support of my daughter, who is a sarcoma survivor.
This is my second year riding, and I'm riding this year because I've had some family members who've beat cancer thanks to the Dana-Farber, and I want to give back.
This community, it's a great event. My dad died of cancer, so I want to support cancer research to the extent possible, especially in these times where funding's being cut randomly. So trying to do our part to correct that problem.
This is my second year riding. Last year I did Sturbridge to Provincetown. This year is my did the Wellesley 50 miler. I'm part of the Bad Apples cycling team. We support Jack's Fights Back as our pedal partner. And just, overall, everyone's in this for the same reason, raising money, raising funding for Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund. The support goes a long way, and we see it, and nothing could be done here without the volunteers. It's just, I've done a lot of big rides, group rides and stuff, and there's nothing like this, just the logistics and everything that gets put together. As for the day, you couldn't have dialed up better weather. fast roads. Dover's beautiful. All the towns that we ride through, super helpful. They all support. I mean, looking forward to doing it another 20 years and, you know, being part of this cycling community. It's been great.
Hi, my name is Erica, and I have been a PMC rider and volunteer for 14 years. Why do I volunteer every year? Well, certainly, like just everyone else who's here, there's a long list of people that I've either lost, but more importantly, people that I know who are fighting cancer and finding that hope and that research and the solutions to all these different forms of cancers is what brings me back every single year.
This is my second year doing this. I'm really, really proud to be part of the PMC. My girlfriend and her father started doing this over 30 years ago. My girlfriend was diagnosed with aplastic anemia. She went through chemotherapy and then, thank God, was able to get a bone marrow transplant from her sister. I was diagnosed in 2023 with bladder cancer, so it's even more meaningful for me now to be involved in this level and be able to ride. Unfortunately, this year I suffered a flat, so I didn't make it all the 50 miles, but just to be involved is really incredible.
There's so many different roles that you can do as a volunteer. I've done just about all of them this weekend. I volunteered here in Wellesley, in Franklin, and then back in Wellesley doing information, food, drinks, setting up, cleaning up. So, you know, there's so many different things that are possible, and every little bit counts. But probably the most important thing about volunteering is just, you know, putting the smile on a rider's face, picking them up, giving them a bottle of water, ringing the cowbell, because that's also the main reason why we're here, is to give the riders support.
I've been involved with the PMC for about 14 years. It's my 4th time riding, and I'm riding this year because my wife is actually in treatment, got diagnosed with breast cancer in January. She's doing the 2-day ride, so I decided to do the ride today. And it was great. Great ride. Met a new friend, had a great time.
My name's Randy, and this is my 24th year riding out of Lexington. I did it my first year when I turned 40, and it turned out between the time I signed up and the time I rode my first PMC, my favorite aunt passed away of pancreatic cancer, Aunt Brenda. So I've been doing it 24 years and always dedicated it to Brenda.